Hello and welcome to another episode, another stream of me using AI until I don't suck at Slay the Spire 2. If you haven't seen my previous streams on this subject or in this series, the title is Rage Bait. I don't use AI to help with my turns or my picks. I just record data about my runs in a third-party app called Scry, and then at the end of the run I will upload screenshots from that app to ChatGPT, see what it says. A lot of hallucinations and bad advice usually, and I argue with it a little bit. And it's purely for entertainment purposes, and on the off chance that sometimes it does find things that I may not have seen myself, or bring up ideas that I might not have thought of. And I'm doing that because this is a fresh profile for me in Slay the Spire. I actually have quite a few hours in the game, and I played a lot, and yet I have not beaten Ascension 10 with any character, and I don't think that makes a lot of sense. And I've watched YouTube videos and guides on how to get better and tried to apply the advice, and I don't think that it is working for me. So I'm trying to identify what the problem is and get better at the game. And to that end, I've created a fresh profile, and I've been streaming playing on the fresh profile, back to basics, to try to talk through early decisions and question my own assumptions about the game. And just, it's really easy when I'm playing by myself, not streaming, to just kind of make impulsive emotional decisions about which cards to take or how to play through combat. And streaming forces me to slow down because I have to talk about what I'm doing. Another part of the stream is that I have decided not to move to the next character until I lose a run. So I played Ironclad Ascension 0 a few days ago and beat the run. Played Ironclad Ascension 1 the other day. Just barely by the skin of my teeth beat the run, only because I had Fairy in a bottle, otherwise I definitely would have lost. And so now we're doing Ascension 2, Ironclad. I very much doubt that I'm going to win, in which case we'll move on to Silent next time. But if you're here, if you're in the chat, I would greatly appreciate any insight, advice you have while you watch me playing. I will keep one eye on the chat. Something else I'm doing is looking at the Slay the Spire 2 wiki as I remember, to try to get a better handle on what to expect and what to plan for in my runs, because I'm not very good at remembering the turn cycles of the enemies, or even what to expect in terms of elites for a given act, which is kind of crazy given how much I've been playing the game. My memory is just not great, so trying to compensate with the wiki, which I think is totally fine. Why do I only have 64 here? Shouldn't it be 65? Suspicious. Very suspicious. Okay. This actually is weirding me out. Isn't it supposed to be 64? Alright, I'm already going to be turning to the wiki for some information about that. Spire 2. Let's see if we can look at Ascensions, maybe? Axe. Let's see if I can search this up. Ascension, yeah. Okay, 1 swarming elites, yes. Weary Traveler. Ancients only heal 80% of your missing HP. That includes Niao, so 80%. Oh yeah, it would be 64. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, 64 it is. I like all of these. These are all good. Let's think about which way we want to go. Okay, so one piece of advice that I've learned is that you want to try and take 2 elites after the treasure chest line, and preferably 1 before. If you cannot do this, then we're going to lose anyway. Better to lose fast and save your time. I've also been liking events a lot, and something else that I've recently learned from YouTube videos as well as other players that I know personally is that it's a good idea to avoid hard pool hallway fights. So these first 3, if I do this, would be easy pool, and then this 4th one, so I'll show you here. These 3, the first 3 are easy pool. Any first 3. So even if you did like this guy, event, the next one would still be easy pool. And so this is the overgrowth, so that would be Fuzzy Worm Crawler, Corpse Slugs, 2 of them, I think Single Nibbit, and I think there's another one too, but I can't remember who it is. And then this 4th one would be regular. And people say not to do the regular hard pool fights because you lose a lot of HP, which is something that can happen with elites, and it sucks because then you either die or have to rest, which is a bummer. Or, but the downside is that you don't get a relic. With elites you get a relic. So I think what I'm going to do, I like this line here because you get obviously the campfire and an event, so we avoid a hard pool fight here. Another fire in between the two elites, so that's 2 relics potentially. And then you can do a fire this way. And then actually, and a fire here. And there's more events this way. The other thing though is this does kind of lock you in, so if I'm doing badly here, I guess a lot of the paths are like that though. So I think this is probably going to be the move, and I will try and take events so we have, this will be, we'll have easy pool fights only, 1 hard pool fight here, then an elite, but we'll get to rest and do the elite, then treasure, rest, elite, treasure, event. Okay, so we only have 1 hard pool fight, so I think this is probably a good path. Now the question is, we're not doing the early shops, so we don't need to worry about gold. I don't think I want to lose the HP, although removing 2 cards from my deck goes crazy though. But I just don't think it's worth it. Although Ironclad does heal. So if I were able to perfect these 3 fights, 4 fights, I would heal up 24 and I'd actually be better off. The potions are good. Potions are helpful. If I get the Frond in, I think Act 3, that's a relic you can get that fills your potion slots with random potions at the beginning of each combat. That's crazy. And Pomander isn't bad either. Although for Ironclad, I don't really know what I would upgrade. I'm kind of leaning towards this. I think this might be a good idea because I usually do okay in the easy pool fight, so I shouldn't be losing health. I should be gaining health. So let's try this one. I think I'm just going to take out 2 strikes. Yeah. Well, I think a strike and a defend, because I don't want to be low on damage right at the very beginning when my starter deck is all that I have. We're going to find out if this was a good choice or not. Alright, so we got the Nibbit. Let me look up the Nibbit's situation here. Don't remember what he does. And last time I did not bother reading very carefully, because this is a list of the pattern, and I was like, oh, it'll just cycle. But here's the thing. They don't all cycle in a fixed order. This one does, though. So it's going to do 12, because we're not at A9 yet. 12, then 6 and 5 block, and then it'll get 2 strength. So every 3rd turn, should be a non-damage turn, but it'll be blocked. Great. Okay, so, oh man, we're already losing health. This is off to a terrible start, because I was supposed to perfect these fights, but you can't really guarantee that, so we may have really screwed ourselves over here. We can... See, my toxic trait is that I really want to palm this guy and take a damage, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so far we've lost 3 health off the 16 we already lost, so for a total of 19. The great news is he's vulnerable and I got 3 strikes, so I'm going to do max damage. And if I get 2 strikes, I should be able to kill. Surely I'll get 2 strikes, or even a bash and a strike. Okay, we're good. Alright, so he's dead, and we're at 51. So we are... we had 64, then we went down to 48, so we're at a net 3 up, which is not where I'd hoped to be. Let's see. Breakthrough's real good. Breakthrough's real good. I also really like Anger. I think I'm going to take Anger at this point, just because I don't quite want to be losing HP just yet. And I don't think any of the easy pool fights, well, the 2 corpse slugs, but they're okay, because if you kill one, the other one. Oh, I always forget about these guys. But I think we're going to be fine. We can kill the front one. 6 plus 6. And then we can block that and hit him. Then we got another Anger. I think in the last 2 runs that I've streamed, I've gotten to put Sown, the enchant Anger with Sown, so that's been really fun. Okay, so I can, this is kind of obnoxious. Let's do defend, defend. Alright, so we've almost full blocked. obnoxious that I can't quite kill him with that. Alright, so we take 1. So now we're up to a net 2 since losing our 16. Luckily he's not attacking, so we can just not quite kill it. Very fun. But surely all I need is 1 strike. 1 single strike. Or kill it with an anger, my preference. Alright, so we are up a net 8 from when we took our 16 damage. Alright, aggression. Ooh, I love this. I love this. It's very early to scale, and the smart thing would probably be breakthrough. But I think I'm going to take this rare power because I don't know if I'm going to see it again. And I think an upgraded attack is good stuff. Right, time for our first event. Oh, and it's the 3rd easy pull fight. I forgot that that could happen. That blows. Okay, I think this might be fine. The sad thing is it could be strike now. But we're not taking any damage. Okay, we got the upgraded strike. I'm not going to complain. It's better than a poke in the eye. Which is probably what I deserve for forgetting that the event could be a fight, and had decently high odds of being a fight, I guess. Thought it was low odds. Alright, we're going to block as much as we can. I think bash is just not quite enough. I guess if I bashed... How much did he have? See, I wish I could play that back, because I think I could have killed it, right? Either way, it's dead. We're still at 56, so this is not where I'd hope to be. Expect to fight. That's too much energy. I think getting a multi-hit might not be bad for things like the Aeongless. I'm going to grab that. And there's other examples too. Oh, speaking of which, so this is a normal combat. And it sucks, because this guy's going to do 15. Sorry, 9, 12. Huh. Okay, so I'll just hit this one. Very annoying to be taking 2 here. You're just kind of circling the same. Okay. Definitely going to defend. I hit him for 2. At least chop 5 off. And then I can't quite kill, but I can at least... Oh man. So they're going to do 9, 15. So if I drink this, then I'll triple my block, and I won't have to take any more damage. Might not be too smart to be taking a potion during a normal fight, but I think saving HP is good most of the time. Alright, let's think about what we can do here. How much can we kill? This can kill... These 2 angers alone can kill this last one. This can kill the one in the middle. Let's do that. And then now I can full block and make a little headway on the one in the front. Okay, great. Now we just need... Perfect. And he's dead. We're up to 60, so this is 12 up from where we lost. So that wasn't so bad. Pillage is not bad. I like armaments, but we already have aggression, which is doing some upgrades. So I don't think I want to take it yet. Flame Barrier is not bad, but it's a little energy hungry, and I think we could use the draw almost more than the block at this point. So I'm going to take that. I think it's also good considering, I don't remember, you know what, I'm going to look up this cheerleader guy whose name I don't even remember. Let's see what the name of this boss is. It's something like Chieftain or the Kin. Even close. Kin followers, 1 Kin priest. Okay. Kin follower. So he deals 5 damages, 2 times 2, and then they just keep getting stronger. Sure. This guy makes you frail. Hate that. He makes you weak. I hate that. Soul beam. Hate it. And then he gains strength, of course. Sucks. Useful cards. Cards like Abrasive or Flame Barrier that I just turned down. Yeah, indirect sources of block and damage. That's smart. I should be thinking about that. And of course, multi-damage, which I also turned down. So we're going to be on the lookout for that. Ways to get indirect block, indirect damage, multi AoE. Okay, next event. Hopefully it's not another fight, because that would be, oh my goodness. This is improbable at this point. But I can at least make him frail, hit him twice, and get mad at him. So we pretty much, we haven't quite cut his health in half, but you know. Alright. I think I will get this power out to try to get some headway through this guy a little more, which kind of sucks because I am wasting this last vulnerable. But Bash kind of has a habit of coming around again. There it is. 15, though. That's a little bit too much, if you ask me. So I think I'll try and just keep that to 5. This may be a mistake, though, because sometimes taking some damage is worth it. Especially in Act 1, is School of Thought. I don't know. 5 damage twice. 10, 16, 22. Oh, 9, 14, 20, 26. Guess what? Still not enough. Defend. Oh, I should have done this first. God damn it. Well, I've really done it this time, because now I cannot kill it. Even though I could have. Because I didn't do things in the right order. And at least I know what I did wrong. Draw first in most cases. It's just, I feel like I'm going to forget to defend. You know what I mean? Alright, we're up to 57. So we'd want to be to 64. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to take this now for our AoE. That'll be helpful against if we run into the frog parasite, which we definitely will. Here comes another hard pull combat. Very annoying. I'm going to take some damage here too. I think this is the guy to get through. And we take 3. Gross. I hate that. That makes me think of anthrax. Definitely want to get this out, and these two. Oh great, I'm frail. Nice. I'm going to take 5 here. So I don't think we're recouping this health. It's not necessarily the end of the world, but it's not my favorite. Okay, I think what I want to do here... Problems I won't have any block. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is bash him. Breakthrough. Anger. And then see if I can get some block here. I probably should have done this first. Oh boy. My hand sure isn't empty. That doesn't help. I guess I can do that at least. I should realize that was going to kill because it was vulnerable. Okay, well I don't have to worry about that. Shrug It Off would be good for some more block. I could take another breakthrough, but I think I'm going to go for the card draw plus block, because those are two things I don't have a ton of. We're at 54, so I don't really feel like we need to rest. Let's smith. Is this worth the innate? I don't know. This is tough. It's tough to know what to do, what to upgrade. I guess probably Twin Strike, because if I get any strength, well no, maybe the Breakthrough, because I'm exchanging an HP and I know I'm going to be doing a pretty important AoE fight at the end. Alright, I love this guy. He gives me time to think, and I love that about him. So I'm going to play cards that I don't need to play, just because I want to get the slowness, oh man, slowness up. Not so slow, but yeah, this isn't great. I usually like to have a lot more done here. 1. Yeah, that's not too good, but I guess we're set up for success, hopefully. 100. Alright. I don't have anything to give weakness, which is kind of a bummer. I do have 2 copies of anger, so I'm going to hit him with that. And the bone's going to wear off. I'm going to take 13. Not great. Going to be limping along act to act. The good news is I'm glad I took this block, because this is kind of exposing that I needed it. 2. I'm going to hit Twin Strike. I still think that's more damage than the upgraded strike. Got a lot more angers multiplying. And some of them are upgraded now. 32. 6, 9, 15, 21. Plus another 14 is 35. That'll do it. Plus if we get another anger. I shouldn't need to do that. And that's without the slowness. So, good. Oh, 2 strikes, of course. Claro. 2 damage to all 4 times. I just don't have a strength build going on. I do like this. But I don't really have a vulnerable situation going. But I usually can get vulnerable cards. Famous last words, right? Okay, here we go with our... Ooh, I love this. This is awesome. More potions. Potions are a lifesaver. I'm really into potions. Okay, cool. Now we've got this guy. Verdonis. Alright. We have no block. Oh wait, we have a little block. Okay. 6, 9. 9, 10. That. We could have gotten more block, but I think taking some damage in an elite fight is worth it for the relic. Let's see here. Oh, perfect. We can do this and that. Can only take 1. And now he is vulnerable for next turn. Oh, there's my... Now, here's what's weird. Oh, no, it's not that weird, actually. Hoping for an anger. Yikes. Probably should have just used my fast potion. Or fast? Swift. Fast potion. Ridiculous. Alright, I've got no vulnerable here. 19. 25. 34. That's not gonna kill. 34. 54. Now that would kill. And then I could be out of here. That is what these are for. So let's do it. Goodbye. It's close with the fire potion. Alright, we get a lucky tonic and a Vambrace. That's pretty great. Impervious for 2. I like the control here. I'm going to take this because being able to plan ahead for another turn is usually pretty helpful. I think we can afford a smith. What can we upgrade here? I almost am thinking bash just to get the extra vulnerable in. But the other option would be Shrug It Off, which I've been playing quite a bit. And it's one of my only block cards. Trying to think. How many cards? I've got 16 cards in here, so I'd be drawing Colossus about once every 3 turns and Bash about once every 3 turns. So my odds of being able to get Colossus in go up dramatically. In which case, I get half damage, which could be a lot. So I think I'm going to upgrade the Bash. Event? What do you want to bet it's a hard pool combat? Oh my gosh, somehow something worse. Oh boy. And we're just about to go to a boss. Oh no. Okay. Well, I'm not losing Breakthrough. I'm not losing Twin Strike. We can remove Defend. Alright, I hate bridges. Yeah, this event, I don't like it. But we're still at 44, we're over half. I think we can hit the elite. Hi, good to see you. I don't always wear glasses, I wear contacts. It's actually kind of weird that I had them on for my first 2 streams. That was a weird coincidence. You gotta give your eyes a break sometime. But how are you doing? Thanks for coming back. let's do strike and anger. And 2 more strikes. And we're off to an okay start. Ugh. Good, good. What have you been up to today? Oh, it's the perfect amount of block. I'm gonna get that vulnerable started. Show me your outfit? I don't think so. It's just a gingham dress. It's nothing too fancy. Of course, he's not doing any damage, so that's a bummer. But I can block that infection at least. Waiting for your response on Discord. I didn't get anything from you on Discord, actually. I don't think. Unless, are you the witch person? Because I thought it was Victoria Kensley, and I added you, and didn't see anything. Oh, this isn't updated. Headbutt, deal 9 damage. Just go. Let's see, what do we want to do here? This is going to kill. And then that gives us a chance to hit. Yeah, I think that's probably better, because I'm going to take some damage from that infection either way, unless yeah, now I'm not. So I think I should probably do this to the guy with the most. No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I added you, though. Why is his shadow banned? That's a little suspicious. Alright, what do we want here? Some block, maybe? I think in block. You know what? I don't have my cookies. Hold on, I'm gonna grab them. Alright, and now we have our breakthrough. Perfect time. Ew. Alright, who can I kill? Not taking damage from you. I will have to take... Oh, and I don't have to take damage from the infection either. Okay, great. I don't know why you got shadow banned. I don't think that happens too often. Well, at least we can talk here. Alright, let's... Oh. I love killing things with anger. It just feels so thematic. Ooh, Galen Buttersbrew's great. Candelabra's good, not to be confused with Chandelier. Add a card to your deck. This would have been good for the fight I just had if I had it upgraded. And I don't think I'm about to rest, so I could take this and upgrade it, but these guys don't give status cards. This is kind of versatile, but what is... Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. You know what? I'm going to take it. I think this could be helpful. It's a little versatile, does a little bit of both, so. Alright, and now we'll smith. And I may actually just upgrade that one, because 7 and 7 is better than 5 and 5, because 5 and 5 is just like less than a strike and 1 defend. Okay, so we have some potions going. We got our power out early, that's nice. Can defend. So we'll only take 3. And then, this guy's about to get strong, and he has fewer HP, so I think I'm going to start with him. Some people just hit the guy in the back, but I'm not feeling like that's the way for me forward. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I don't remember those particles. I think I have particle effects disabled on my other computer, so that might be why. Oh, right, I didn't get other sources of block. I forgot about that. Whoops. Well, the great news is this will still apply. Okay, and then 6 block. Defend. Yeah, 11, 19. There we go. Although, it's only going to drop him down 3. This will drop. That'll save me 3. This will save me 5. So this is probably the way to go. Alright. So plan for today? Well, I'm going to finish this run, and then I'm going to go with my husband to get some dinner, and I think we're going to play a board game maybe, or maybe we're going to play this game together, or maybe we will watch a movie. We're going to have some kind of date, because we want some quality time together. I like the block and the damage here, and I like these angers. I also like, I think this plus headbutt is gonna go crazy. Oh wait, maybe I'll do this instead. I could also defend. Yeah, I probably should have defended. Regrets for sure. And I'm weak. Ugh, this is dry. Yeah, I know, right? How about you? What are you gonna get up to today after you're done hanging out here? Okay. At least I'm not so frail, bro. I need my bash. Hello? By the way, when that happens, that's bullshit. When it's like, oh, there's nothing in your discard pile. Make some cookies? What kind of cookies? I was out of town recently, and my cousin, who I was visiting, made some cookies. And they were chocolate chip, and they were so good. And I was sitting there, missing my husband, and I was like, he makes good cookies. So I texted him right there, and I said, please make some cookies when I get back. Please, please, please. And guess what he did? He made chocolate chip cookies, exactly. And they were very good. So I wish you the best of luck, because our house is full of delicious chocolate chip cookies, and I think it's a great way to live. Should I? No, I'm not going to get my bash. 8. Just block for a little more. This could be worse. 10. This guy's done. So I'm not even... Hello? I said he was done. So we're not going to take any. Alright, there's my bash. And then I can not worry about him. Although, 3 off of 5. So I'll take 2 if I do this, and I'll take 5. Okay, so this one's better. And then 2 angers for you. Five times 3. I want some block, please. There we go. Oh, we got more angers. I need to be doing a little more damage. I think. Maybe not quite. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know. I could be playing this all wrong. Oh, and I just left an anger in there. Did you see that? Did anyone see what I just did? This is why I lose. This is why I lose. This is what does it. So my bash should be coming around any time now. I'm hitting this guy for as much as I possibly can. I almost want to drink this just to see if I can get one last attack in. Absolutely disgusting. Can't believe I did that to myself. And yup, that's a bummer. The great news is I can at least put the bash back on top and get some block. I'm not frail, at least. That's nice. And do as much damage as I possibly can. Still not quite enough to kill. Take 5, and we got, can we get 7 more? Yeah, the first anger is enough. So, great. Amazing. Alright. So, get a cure-all. I like Not Yet. I like it a lot. That was great last game. Crimson Mantle is also really good. I think I'm going to take... Oh man, I don't know what to do. Crimson Mantle is really good. It's like a free, it's like better than the... I think I'm going to take this, because this will probably save me more than 10 HP per combat. So now we're in the Hive. In the Hive we can face the Entomancer, the Infested Prism, and the Decimillipede. So we're thinking not too many skills. Big hits per card, not multi-hits. And also we want to think about... We also want to think about... sorry, got distracted there for a second. Big multi-hits. Big single hits. Not too many skills. and AoE. I really like Pale's Tears. But I really like Pale's Tears. I'm so tempted just to take Pale's Tears. Let's think about how many card rewards we're going to get. Let's look at this path, because the sacrificing the cards is good, and man, I have a lot of gold. Where did this all come from? Alright, we need to hit shop as soon as possible. So here are some options. Shoptions, if you will. I like this one because we've got, oh, I like this too, though. Ugh, there's some gross stuff going on here, though. Because, like, okay, if I go this way, then we have two elites with a fire between them. Then I miss out on this fire, and I don't want to miss out on that fire. If we do this one, then we miss out on this fire. I don't want to miss out on that fire either. That is what I don't like to miss out on. Like, why are there no other shops? There's like no shops on this act. And I really want to shop. So let's see. And the thing is, if I take either shop, I have to fight an elite soon after. Now if I go this way, then there's two hard pull fights after. If I go this way, then I'm unrested. I've missed two fires to go that way. Yikes. I almost feel like, what if I do this? 3 fires. I almost kind of want to maybe not even go to the shop. Maybe I can try to hit some events that could be shops early. Because that's 4 campfires. That's nothing to sneeze at. These paths are just kind of annoying. I don't like them. I don't like the paths. I don't like that path at all. Oh man, yeah, that's not great. This way we only get 3 fires. We end up with these 2 hard pull combats right after an elite. But we can shop. And there's a lot more events as well, which could be good things. Alright, see you in a bit. Man, I don't know what to do here. I'm leaning towards going right. But it's only 1 elite. But I'm gonna be so rich I could probably buy a couple relics and I'd have choice over it. And then here we have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. So we actually only have 1 hard pull combat. Well, some of these are gonna be combats too, is the problem. So we got 1, I think the odds are like 10% each time it goes up. So this would be like 1, probably not, 2, 20%, 30%. That can't be right. Let me look on the wiki and see if it tells us what the percentage is, because that doesn't feel, it feels like it's higher than that, and I just cited that out of my butthole. So events, oh wait, no, that was the first game. So this are 2 events. Events are unique encounters, each act, blah blah blah. Types of events. That was annoying. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I don't know. So what we'll do instead is, I think we're just gonna go right. Even though it's 1 fewer fire, I like the shop, I like the events. Worst case, let's say like half these events are fights. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hard pull combats. Is there anywhere I could bail? That's the problem. All these paths are kind of locked in, because this way we have 2 elites, 4 campfires, no shop, and definitely, I mean, my odds are just better going to the right, so I think I'm just going to go to the right. And I shouldn't have too many combats, so I'm going to take the tiers. Fingers crossed that I've thought about this correctly. Okay, now these guys, let's do that, and then let's do this. This is good because, hello, yeah. Alright, and then we'll hit, let's say 16, 6, this does 9, so that's the one we want to do. Alright, so he hits his head, we take 2 here. Doing pretty well though. We're above where you'd expect. Take that. I don't know how I feel about my discard pile into my draw pile. Let's say my discard pile. Colossus. Yeah, that'd be perfect because I'm pretty much guaranteed to draw Bash. So let's do that. Colossus. Don't need a block. We can do that, and we can do that, and he is almost dead. And then here comes our rock wool bug back to life, but we don't need to worry because we are going to vulnerable him. We've got extra energy from Pale's Tears, so we can... what should I do? We have 2 energy left. I think we want to do Strike, Iron Wave, and Anger. No tears for us next time. But I think that's fine. We should be able to kill. He's still vulnerable and he's only got 15. So we can do, yikes, 7 and then 10. Yeah, so with that power, you really don't want to be going for more than 6 turns. Vuln Potion, I don't think we need it. Battle Trance. Can't, man, I'm so tempted to take Thunderclap, but I bet we'll see it again. And Battle Trance is a very good card. So we're going to the right. I know I have 2 paths on here. We're doing very well on HP. And I'm just about ready to clean this shop right out. So... But we also don't know what's coming. So maybe I won't. And I already have a lot of gold. So let's not be too greedy. Oh, man. I don't think I played that very well. I like to try to kill him before he burrows, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Let's do that. Well, he's not gonna... He's not attacking. Man, I'm sure using my HP. I did a lot of damage, though. Not quite before he burrowed. It's always a bummer, but... I think we can break through that, right? Surely. What's in here? I kind of want my aggression. It's a little late. I don't think we're going to make it. Maybe Battle Trance? Let's see. Definitely want to hit that. Some more defend because I'm not making it through there. Oh, I could have stunned him, I think, with that upgraded strike, actually. It's fine. He'll be dead soon. Ridiculous. Still doing pretty well on health. Alright, I do want this Dex potion. All of these are important. I think I'll discard this one and take the Dex though. Alright, lose 3 HP. I think we're going for HP loss a little bit, so let's see if we can get any cards that synergize with that. I am probably not going to do this. These don't have that many powers, so we are rich. Man, we're not getting any combats. Enlightenment? This is not bad for Ironclad. But I only have 1 card, actually. Remove 2 cards for 250. If I take 250, I'm still gonna have... I have almost 600 gold. So let's say I have around 300. That's still good for the shop, and I'm gonna still get more. So I'm gonna do this, actually, and get 2 cards out of here. Let's get these 2 not upgraded strikes out, because they're really harshing my vibe here. And we're doing well on health, so I'm gonna smith. I think I'll upgrade Crimson Mantle, because the block isn't hurting. So this Crimson Mantle would have been good to have for the Act 1 boss. For these guys, we need to think about cards that are going to let us turn directionally and AoE. Alright. Attack with Sharp 2, enchant with Nimble 2, and a power to enchant. Nimble 2. probably do this on Twin Strike. That seems to make sense. Go here, see what relic we get. Love a meal ticket, and we are going shopping now. So here we go. Now, tragically, my potion slots are full. Alright, I'm tossing that and getting the regen, I think. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, I definitely want that. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that because I'm not going to be able to afford the regen because I'm also getting Happy Flower. That was a real L move that I just made. And that's the kind of thing where it's like I just need to think. And I just wasn't thinking. So let's think about this. 8 block is not bad. I do lean towards Shortcut for Colossus or Battle Trance or Bloodletting, but Bloodletting is not great without draw. I think probably Battle Trance is going to be helpful. Drawing through is important, and our deck isn't getting too big yet, so that's a good sign. I'm totally drinking this. I'm so mad at myself right now. Could have been mantle for sure. Get that block in there. This is probably not a great idea, so I'm not going to do it. Although it was probably fine. We take 3. We're going to do more damage than that. Let's do that. We can shrug. Breakthrough. Headbutt. What do we want to put on top here? 8 block and draw a card isn't bad. I'll take that. Alright, so we're not going to take any damage this time. And now he's going to try and improve his personal hive. And of course I draw Colossus. A classic move, to be sure. Come on. Oh my god. This is the worst turn I could have had. But at least we're going to activate Pale's Tears. So, that'll be good. 4 times 7. And I've got absolutely nothing going on here. So I'm just going to take 18. You know, I thought I was doing okay with the days. I didn't even feel like I hit him that much. But I guess that doesn't count for much. Battle Trance. What have we got hanging around in here? Let's do Pillage. Alright, now what do we have in here? Now we can headbutt our Battle Trance back to the front. Probably do an Iron Wave. 19, perfect. Can do that. I think I might kill him. Not quite dead. Good thing too. And now watch, I'm gonna get nothing but dazed for like the next 8 turns, and then okay, thank goodness. That's really all I can do. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I got a new epic. Epoch. Get my cure all back. That's not bad. Yeah, we're gonna do Tremble to get some more vulnerable going, because I don't want my enemies to ever not be vulnerable. Oh, this guy, the elite that's not an elite. Well, the good news is we're just gonna hit this guy as hard as we can, because that'll do it. Oh, I should have probably done that too. Oh well. Okay, awesome. 16 block. Definitely doing that. 9. 8 damage, 6 damage twice. Let's grab Iron Wave again, because that's a good one to play first against this guy. Since he gives you frail and weak at a disturbingly fast level, so you can get that one in right away. There we go. 21. So next I would do this. And probably that. Probably that. So close. I don't think I need Crimson Mantle, but I might drink this. Because that'll do it. And then I don't have to worry about him anymore, and he was stressing me out. Stone Armor is actually not bad. Armaments is not bad. Stomp is amazing, and it's AoE, which will be good for the final boss fight. We're at 63. I'm feeling good about getting another relic here. And we just got some more AoE, so this is going to be great. And we can do... So this guy's doing the most, so we'll... Oh, they're all vulnerable. Okay, who has the most? Who has the least health? You. Okay, great. So we play this. And then we can hit... It doesn't really matter that much, I don't think. Alright, so we will be taking some damage today, but not too much, just one. Alright, where is my Crimson Mantle? This would be a great turn to be having that. Aggression ain't bad. See if we can get it. Yeah, okay. And the great news is we have a lot of things at our disposal. Let's do... He's got the most health. Let's put Vuln on him. And we'll pillage you. Oh, I didn't draw anything. Okay, well, I'm going to do this for sure. And then, could be better. Ouch. Alright, so we're going to hit the guy in the back. Twin Strike, Breakthrough, Stomp. Definitely this. Yeah, I'm glad I took Iron Wave. Great stuff. And then that's good stuff. And it's 0. And that's just enough to kill him. And that fight went really well. I didn't even use a potion. So I'm glad it... Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, that was scary. So don't make me do that again. It's fine. Ashen Strike. I'm not doing a lot of exhaust. This... Okay, let's think about Act 3. The only thing I can think exhaust would be good for in Act 3, for in terms of bosses, would be probably if we do Science Experiment and we have the second phase of him, which gives you wounds. But that's not the end of the world. Let me think about Glory. Let's think about the elites. Night Gang, oh, they don't, yeah, but they just ruin your cards. Mecha Knight, he gives you burns, so that wouldn't be bad. Soul Nexus, what does this guy do? He doesn't give you anything. Yeah, I don't think that the exhaust is really going to help that much, but I think Infernal Blade could be really good. What's the upgrade on this? 0? Oh, hell yes. I will be taking that. Sorry, I forgot to hide the wiki here for a second. And the time's come to Smith. Yes, absolutely. 0 cost cards on Ironclad. Don't need to ask me twice. Alright. Definitely playing Colossus because Bag of Marbles. You know, my husband really likes Bag of Marbles, and I didn't get it, but now I get it. Alright, let's leave one. We're definitely full block, so let's just activate Pale's Tears. Sorry, proc. Alright. So now we need to turn this way. We got 7 energy. With Happy Flower triggered too. Definitely gonna put this out. Gonna do that. Oh, that didn't help. Can do this. Right, we should have our bash on the way, so I think I'm gonna take Colossus. Yeah, and I'll put the vulnerable here, and then I'll put the bash that way, I think. Then I can do breakthrough, strike.
The time is 6 p.m.
Alright, 24 and we've got 8. Can we do any? Who's got more health here? 127. Alright, let's do colorless. Ooh, this isn't bad at all. Let me do that. It didn't help me with block, but it's gonna give us something. Alright, 36. Alright, let's bash here, like I said. I'm gonna do that for sure. This isn't bad. We can pillage. Oh, I definitely need to do both of these. Let's see. Let's actually do this because this will help activate Pale's Tears. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so now we're fully blocked. We're at 32, which is not great considering how much health is left on these two guys, and I am burning through my HP like I am a cat with 9 lives. And this is the bad turn as well. Let's do that. 33, you say. Alright, it's definitely a battle trance situation. He is vulnerable, so that's good. Drops us down to 16. All of a sudden, I'm not so scared. What's in here? Yeah, let's bring Colossus back for next turn. Is there anything that's gonna do vulnerable? Should I do this? I definitely want to do this. Great stuff. Breakthrough. Anger, and I think I am going to let my blood again because I want to proc Pale's Tears again. Plus that's not hurting, so I'm only going to take 3. We get Pale's Tears activated. We are down to 27, but I mean, we should be almost done with the guy on the right? Okay, so the great news is we can do Pillage. We're definitely hitting Colossus. Okay. Let's re-vuln him, right? Anything with draw? I would like to draw, because I want to stomp. Damn. Okay. At 19, he's not going to hit us. Got that. What can we put on the front here? Let's do Colossus again. Stomp. Oh, not quite enough to kill. Wonder. Okay, wait. Is this crazy? 2% more damage from attacks. So this guy will do like 10 or 11. That's only 5 though. That's not enough to kill it. Okay. Let's just put it this way then. Okay, so I was thinking about turning around and trying to finish this guy off because he's going to become obnoxious. This is where things start getting kind of ugly if I recall correctly, so... So, hit that. And luckily it turns me back... Hello? Okay, turns me back towards him. 20, I think not. Okay, and then he's being super annoying. But the great news is that I don't know if I have to break through this block or what's going on. But either way, I'm not taking damage. Which is good, because I am doing enough damage to myself with all the bloodletting type stuff I've been up to. Battle Trance. Definitely Bash, Headbutt. What's in here? Let's bash. What happened to my Colossus? I want that back. Let's bash. He's got 5. Oh, he's gonna be dead. This isn't even like fun. Okay, I didn't even need to do breakthrough. That was stupid. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Ooh, another Crimson Mantle. I don't think so. I'm gonna kill myself. We're gonna do 1-2 punch. That one's pretty great, especially depending on what you put there. So we're fighting Aeonglass. What do I know about Aeonglass? Not much. I've hardly fought him. So let's put him into the wiki. Alright, block, blah, blah, blah. What is the deal with the increasing intensity withers? So he shuffles 1 wither into your discard pile. Or 2 if you're at, or 2 if you're at Ascension 9. Yikes, so he does a lot worse. What is this? Oh, you take that much damage. Ew! Okay, so we need to be getting rid of... we need to, like, spec into exhaust fast. Because I forgot about him. Yes, I forgot about him. Please be a good thing. Oh, hell yeah. However, hell yeah. This goes great with Pale's Tears too, though. But Apotheosis, though. The thing is, a lot of these are already upgraded. I think I'm taking this. This just goes so well with Pale's Tears, and it's been really great. I've used it strategically. Okay, let's think about this. I, once again, am having a decent amount of gold. I think 200. We don't have poverty yet, I don't think, do we? Yeah, 'cause I don't like that way for a lot of reasons. Is there anywhere that is less, if we avoid the fuck out of, okay, so that would in theory just be easy pool. Is there any way to a shop if we head this way and then take a turn here? And like, do I need to be doing elites? No, I will buy that whole shop out. And if I'm feeling strong or I hit a shop from one of the events, I could do that. And then this, in theory, we'd be doing maybe 1, 2, or 3 hard pulls realistically. No elites. Let's see what we can do. Oh boy, it's our favorite customers. Well, I'd better do this, and I'd better do that. Oh boy, this is not good. What can I do about this? Got no block. Got no block. Got no block and I'm a scream. Definitely want to apply who has the most here. You. Oh great. Amazing. Okay, well I'm going to drink this. And I'll miss the first one, but I'm going to lose my max HP, which is kind of a huge, tremendous bummer. Ouch. Down to 76 trombones. Not a good look. Alright, great news. I can do this at least. Oh, I should have done the activated the diadem. Yeah. And yet. Was this the amount? I can't remember if it goes down if it activates. We're gonna find out. Because if this is like the raw amount, then I'm blocked, so I should be doing as much as I can. Let's do, is this a skill? Okay. Oh, nice. Let's do that, and then this. Good. Yeah, okay, so this was the right amount. You're dead. What's in here? Let's bring Colossus back. I think we're likely to get our bash. Although, you're dead anyway, so I should have thought of that first. Shouldn't I have? Right, Clarity Extract, add a card. Body Slam is not bad. I think I'll take that. Although we want to be thinking about Exhaust. That is not worth it. You jump onto the table and kick the Warlord Knight in the face. The Knight lets out a haunting shriek and keels over. Everyone gasps. Patrons stare wide-eyed at the corpse of one of their regulars, then burst into applause. We were wondering how to rid of Sir Wygor. Incredible work. They dump out your poison tea and you discuss tactics and secrets all night. A most excellent party. This is a typo. It should say burst, not bursts. Well, I got the lantern. That doesn't hurt. Service to Day's Decider. When are you allowed to reject? I don't want any of this. So. Gross. What are we taking out of here? I guess we're taking out... Can I take the doubt out? Oh, no, I can't. Transform. Let's transform Strike. Hopefully one of them is a block card. Oh, it is. Great. That's actually helpful. Alright, so we only had one combat, so this should be another easy pull. Not too bad. And we're in a good spot, because we can do this, that. Yeah, let's get some bash on this guy. And I think I'm going to leave it there for Pale's Tears to proc. Hello, Haley. How's it going? Thanks for showing up. That one. That one. Definitely this. Definitely that. Definitely this. for sure that. Pull that back and stomp. And we're good. It's going pretty well. I'm in Act 3 and could be a lot worse. Things seem to be shaping up. Doing a bit of a HP loss build. It seems like that's what we're leaning into. So, should I take the block? I don't think so. Another Infernal Blade. I think this is a skip. What are you up to today? Hope that this isn't a fight. Oh, it's a shop. Alright, what have we got here? 7 block. Wheel. Retain your hand. Flame, impervious, second wind. Ooh. Hell yes. For this Aeonglass fella. Rampage isn't bad. I like it. Rampage. Prolong isn't bad. Fiendfire is not bad. Fiendfire's a little bad. I'm not going to do that. I might do this. And I think take out this doubt, which I almost forgot to do. So how's your day been going so far? Enjoying Space Bar 2? Not so much. I've just been working a lot. Yeah, I get that. That sucks. Yeah, my day's been good. I worked as well, but not too much trouble at my job. And oh, damn, this is amazing. What is this? Oh. How many campfires do we have? Not a lot. Okay, I think I am going to do this just because that's crazy. Oh. Need more upgrades though. Body slam being 0 is crazy too. I think maybe I'll do that. Alright, time for a relic. Give me anchor. That's good. Turn 1 block. Never gonna be upset. Especially since that would be before I could get Crimson Mantle out. Now this is a... Alright, we got 1, 2... This should be an easy pool combat, I think. Right? But I don't think he is. Let's take a look at the wiki. Consult the almighty wiki. Yeah, it is nice. It's always nice when work isn't too bad. Glory. First 2 encounters. Okay. Alright. On what planet are scrolls of biting? Easy. Please. Even for Act 3. That's crazy. Alright, let's do this. Let's do that. What are my odds of getting... You know what? Whatever. It's fine. I'm not even mad about it. Have you played the original Slay the Spire? Yes, indeed I have. I did not play it as much as this one. I barely beat Ascension 0 with all 3. I never beat the Heart, and I was like, I'm good. But this game, I'm having more fun with, to be honest with you. So, did you play it? We can do that. And I do want to proc Pell's Tears, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, do you like the new one or the old one better? I like this one better. For sure. Keep the block going. Keep the bully going. This is no good. Yeah, I think it's just more interesting and it's a little easier. There's like more stuff to do. Definitely doing that. Here's the thing. I feel like I'm gonna drink this because this guy sucks. Oh, great. Amazing. I have no block. And I must scream. Oh, nice. Come on, give me some block. There's some block. Iron Wave. Bend. Prolong. Anger. Great. I take 6. Do I stream any other games? Nope, this is the only game that I play at all. Do you have any recommendations? Good stuff. But if I do this, I can do that. That's what I thought. And also hit that. That. What are my odds of getting bloodletting? Not bad. Let's try it. Hell yeah. Alright. 1-2 punch. We can double twin strike. Nice. That is a dead man. You can call me the Slay the Spire streamer. I don't know about thee, but A. Tear asunder. Ooh, now this is what I'm talking about, because I am losing some HP. You know what I mean? Alright, let's have a nice drink of this regen potion, because there's never any time like the present for that. Alright, do that. There's no reason not to do that. I'm just doing this, to be honest with you. And I will take this back. And it automatically gives me the other one. Do you like cozy games? If you like, you can check the new game, Moonlight Peaks. Alright, I'll take a look at it. That does sound interesting. I have not played it before. I think I'm going to do this. And probably that, to be honest with you, because I don't care too much about taking damage. Oh, just like a week. I was doing it because, I don't know, you weren't here at the beginning, but I have a lot of hours in this game and I'm really bad. Like, I haven't beaten Ascension 0 with any character. So I'm playing because it makes me talk through my turns and think about them a little more, and I'm also hoping that people will come into the stream who know the game better than I do and tell me what I'm doing wrong. So that is the whole point of this. So if you play this game, you can tell me how I could be making better choices, or what you would do, because that's really what I'm looking for. Do you have any big plans for today? Yeah, you got me. Alright, let's see about this. I'm gonna draw. Yeah, he's not gonna do a lot. That's the thing. Oh, nice. Perfect. May as well. Didn't do that much. I go out with my friends and I should keep the grind up. Thank you. It's not much of a grind. It's more just trying a new approach to do something different. 7 times. Is there any way I could possibly get some vulnerable? Hello. I want some vulnerable. Where is it? Where is the vulnerable? There's none. I need more. 11 twice. 642 isn't bad. Oh wait, hold on. If I pillage, I can see about the vulnerable. Or I can do nothing. That also works. Definitely do this. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Affiliated? I don't know about being affiliated. I don't really have goals like that. I'm just trying to, you know, just trying to get better at the game. But thank you for the follow. If I had taken that strength potion, it would have worked out for me, I think. I almost... No, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna do 24. I need draw. Should I hit him? Yes. Okay, that's it. That's just the end of it. That's all we're doing. Random question. That's not random. Your support does count. I appreciate any support, of course. Vicky tried to sell me art. That's interesting that you would bring that up. I don't think she did. She did not. But I've been on the lookout for that, because a lot of people have been kind of friendly and, you know, I'm newer, so I don't really expect that. It makes me think maybe something weird is afoot, you know? So I'm sure somebody's going to try to sell me art at some point. What should I do here? This is crazy. What was I going to upgrade? I have a lot of plans for upgrades. I think 1-2 punch is the next one. Oh, this turn. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, we healed up at least on the shop. You can't complain about that. Pain, tremble. Is there anything I can get to exhaust? No, of course not. There's no exhaust. We'll never get the chance to exhaust anything. Feel no pain would have been good for Entomancer. I almost wonder if I should get a potion. Yeah, let's get some draw up in here. Alright, hard pull combat. Yikes. Globe head. Good news is, we have that and that and that. toss this back, and we're still gonna have one left over to proc our good friend, and we take no damage. These lower ascensions are giving me false confidence. Alright. We're gonna do that. That vulnerable going. Yeah. I haven't even needed the diadem too much because, it's just, I think I've got a decent engine going on. See about getting some, no block. Oh man, it's so annoying when that happens. I don't even know if it's worth it to get, oh, I'm not even gonna need it. He's dead. Yikes, this poor thing. I do want the dex more than the fire, so let's take that. Ooh, Hell from Beyond is so good, but I don't have any way to exhaust it. Bully's pretty good. Oh, this is good, and it's free, so let's take that. Alright, and now we can finally smith. I didn't get any exhaust cards before this fight. That's really disappointing. I really wanted some. I think I'm going to take the exhaust off Prolong. Hopefully I'll get some good stuff going with that. Alright, here we go. Every 6 cards I'm going to get a Wither. It's going to give me 3 damage, but it's not good. Okay, we're drinking this, and I think we're going to drink this because I'm not loving this opening hand. And this is a chance to get going. Right, so he's got Artifact. Got 27 cards in my deck. So about once every 5 hands I'll get my Bash. This is not gonna go. Oh, I gotta vuln him though. I almost wonder if it's worth it just to, but it's gonna exhaust the thing. Let's see what we get here. I don't know about that. Let's do Flame Barrier. Anger. I do not want to exhaust any of these attacks. Stomp. Thrash. Oh, whoops. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. That's really annoying. Okay. Well, I'm angry. Took that card for no reason. But at least it's out of my deck. Let's do this. Oh, I have no block. Not good. This is going really poorly and I have no potions and I'm going to start to take mad damage. Okay, we gotta think here. Alright, let's bash. Alright, alright, let's get our bash back with this headbutt. Bash is coming back. And what else should we take here? Maybe some block? Is there any block in this deck, or did I forget? I think this probably, right? This ain't bad. And that gives me the chance to do this, and that's not gonna help too much yet, but we're getting someplace. Okay. Now here's my question. I've fought this guy like once. Does the sand go to the bottom of the hourglass? Okay, artifact's gone. I don't have bloodletting. I just got rid of all my blocks, so let's do that. Great. Amazing. I do take issue with bosses that punish you for playing cards. Because what are you talking about? You got 10 block. I may as well do this. I'm gonna do 11. 13. Okay. That. almost dead. 28 plus 6 is 34, and I've got 43. I think this is going to be the end of me. I've got 9 left. And nothing but withers and no way to get rid of them. Also, what was that? Oh yeah, I'm hurting myself. Nice touch. I'm going to drop a shit ton of withers. Okay, we're definitely doing this. Let's see if we can get Colossus. Could also get nothing. Nothing is always an option. These come out of your... Yikes, I'm not doing that. Okay. Alright, hopefully 6 times 5 is 30, so hopefully this comes out of the block. Okay, good. And our meter is reset to 30. Maybe 10. Oh, he's going to do 30 here, and there's absolutely no Colossus. Headbutt bash. Yeah, this might be the end for me. Because I don't see any way not to take this 33. Wouldn't that be nice? It's a damn shame. If I had draw, I'd be okay. So, yep, we made it to A2 before we lost. That was our streak. Does this help me with anything? Got more energy. Oh, nice. An extra 9 damage, just to make sure I'm extra dead. Well, this is the end. And I don't even think I need to do the AI thing today, because I know where I went wrong. I didn't take any exhaust cards once I realized I was fighting Aeonglass. I just didn't take any. And I didn't consider it when going into Act 3. I thought about the Phase 2 of the experiment, but I didn't think about Aeonglass, which is dumb because he's known for giving you withers. So that's on me. That was a failure. So if I stream again, it will be silent. Looks like we have a new epic. Now, of course, I have seen all of these, but it is fun to, and I have no choice but to look at them. Ablaze. Ironclad slays the heart with its full might, and the demon's contract hungrily absorbs the blight unto itself. Immediately the warrior and blight are set ablaze, the parasite is drawn into the flame. See, I don't know what any of this is talking about. Does this make sense to anyone else? Hello? You know, no wonder I'm losing. All the best cards aren't in the deck. Cinder hasn't been? I swear I've seen Cinder while I've been playing. Clouds churn maliciously as the capital trembles beneath the storm so violent that none dare to leave their homes. 12 days later, the rain stops. The cloud remained, but the flame has gone out. The spire opens its doors once more. I do feel like, oh, there's no Mazaleth's gift. No wonder I'm losing. The ironclad's strength surges. The flames of the demonic past course through his blood. Cuts and bruises heal rapidly. The Valley Guard are cleaves and Didn't I reread this? I must have accidentally clicked it. Okay. Well, thanks to everyone who watched. It is greatly appreciated. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.